Hey there. So I just did a deep dive into the different platforms we can use to have legal signatures inside of Notion. I have a whole bunch of different ones. I'm going to give my opinion on each of these and then talk about the lightweight solution at the end. One of my favorites allows us to basically do it for free. I'll get into that here soon, but some of the competitors, DocuSign's, PandaDocs, HelloSign from Dropbox, these seem a little bit too expensive for our needs because we'll be dealing with lightweight solutions. So I'm just going to go through a little bit, talk about how I found the information and what I thought. $50 per month for 40 envelopes. What I tried to do is figure out the per sending cost. A lot of these are above $1 per document depending on how you bill it out. This one is not necessarily that, but you don't get very many you don't get all the features that you want. You can see that the tiers start to go up from 50 to 300 to 480. You don't need the highest tier, but I'm not the biggest fan of DocuSign just because it can get expensive very quickly. We don't have the biggest need for all HIPAA and all that good stuff, so this wouldn't be my number one choice. Similarly, I can't tell the price for PandaDocs. Not a fan that they hide it. It's probably good enough. It has the API that we would need for a lot of that stuff. It just doesn't tell me the price that we'd be looking for, so I can't give my opinion on that fully. Next up was Dropbox Sign. Seemed pretty good. Again, the price was a little bit too high at $75 per month. Billed $900 annually. That came out to about $1.50 per signature. Now you do get billed annually, so if you don't use that, all of your signatures per month, you don't get to save those, if I recall correctly. Moving over next, we had SignNow. This was one of my favorites, but it's not necessarily better after the free trial because you do still have to pay for $84 per month for 500 signatures. It looks very smooth, has a lot of stuff that you would need, such as the different enterprise securities that would be needed. You can do it and embed it with API. Again, just a little pricier than I would have liked, but this was my favorite if we're not talking about price. Next up, SignWell was a very smooth and simple way to sign your documents. This would be my second favorite because it was very easy to understand. It's legally binding. The pricing was based on a per document pricing. So you can see that at 50 documents, it's $18.75 per month. If we do the math on $18.75 per month, 18.75 divided by 50, I think it's the other way around. So it's about 37 cents per document that you send. So it seemed pretty good, and you get 25 documents. 25 free documents a month. I really liked this one. It was pay as you go. There's not too much to it other than that. So SignWell would probably be my favorite middle ground. Next up, we had Better Proposals. This was a very smooth way on how to set it up. A little bit above price than SignWell. Had all the features that we need. You might have to get enterprise for certain things, but the premium has the API, so we are able to use that, and it has a good front end. So if we wanted to give this over to the client, they have that front end to deal with as well. DocuSeal, this just kind of popped up soon after. I wanted to show just another example of price. They have API embedding at about 20 cents per document after the $20 per month fee right there. So this was a very good one. Just again, middle ground, I would say. Still liked SignWell, I believe, a little bit better than DocuSeal, and Better Proposals was pretty smooth, but my all-time favorite is OpenSign. I looked into this. I thought something would be possible where you get it completely free. And that's what this is right here. You have unlimited signatures. You have all of this sending order. You can send it wherever you want, import, export. If you get the $10 per month, you have API access. So this would be my favorite, where you get the API access, it's hosted, and we can use a flexible sending tool such as Mailgun to email directly from there. So Mailgun has 100 emails per day. Combined with $10 per month and up to 240 API signatures included, this would be the all-around best combination that I saw, which would be OpenSign, allows us to connect it to our own. We can even self-host it if we wanted to do that as well. And then it becomes a very simple setup where we can reliably do this over and over again without worrying about exponentially scaling prices. So overall, my top choice would be OpenSign combined with Mailgun. After that, it would be Better Proposals, I would say. SignWell would come after that just because it was very smooth and easy. And then it would probably be SignNow just because of the depth in the API. PandaDocs because it's known, and DocuSign because it's the most comprehensive. So in that order, OpenSign, Better Proposals, SignWell, SignNow, PandaDocs, DocuSign, with OpenSign being the number one. We can do a lot with this. OpenSign I didn't know existed until today, so take a look at this, let me know what you think, and if this helps with your operations, glad I could help. So let me know if you have any questions.